Okay, so welcome back to some more Payday 2, and today I'm gonna do a video that someone asked me to do a very long time ago, and it's not that I forgot about it, I just wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to do this build. This is going to be a starter build, a beginner build. Basically, if you just bought the game and you're new to it, maybe this can help you out a little bit. So we're gonna jump into things pretty quick here because I do have some gameplay I want to show so you can see how it worked, at least for me. And we'll go over the weapons and everything too, but let's start with the skills. We'll start with Mastermind. This is my favorite tree to be in anymore. I love Inspire. I love the pistol skills with here, and here. Just a really good tree to be in, but since we only had 60 points, I thought I didn't really want to put all the points in here. With 60 points, if you went clear up to Inspire, you're gonna have very few points anymore. And I kind of like to be more spread out, have a more well-rounded, I guess. So we unlock the tree and then we aced endurance because we want the stamina and we want the speed for this build. So that's it. And then we jump to Enforcer, and this is where we put most of our points because I really felt like shotguns was a good way to go. A lot of people like using shotguns, and so this is what we went with. We unlock the tree. We ace Transporter because you're moving bags, so this is almost a must-have. We ace Die Hard because I like using primary and bleed out when you fall, and I like the armor recovery rate. And then we bought the basic of Underdog and Pumping Iron, so your melee attacks against non-special enemies do 50% more damage, and you receive a 15% damage bonus when you're surrounded by 3 or more enemies. And I kind of use these just to get to the higher tiers because you're always going to have to do that when you try to go up higher. When you get to the higher levels, you're going to have to buy things that you might not want to use. And then I aced Shotgun Impact because I wanted the stability and the 35% more damage because we are using just shotguns. The stun resistance is a must-have on Death Wish, and it's almost a must-have on Overkill 2 because you can get flashbanged a lot, and it's definitely worth having. Plus, you kind of need, points to get up to the higher levels anyway. So I bought the basic Ammo Specialist and the basic Shotgun CQB because the quicker steel sight is nice to have, but it's not necessary, I think, because I only had 60 points, remember? Only 60 points, so you couldn't get everything. But I definitely wanted the quicker reload speed. And 2 ammo bags doesn't bother me because we also aced fully loaded. So total ammo capacity is increased by 25%, and you can pick up ammo 175% of the normal rate. So rarely will I need to hit an ammo bag. Maybe once. But our pickup is good enough that I don't really need to hit ammo bags too often, once or twice. So basically this is just for whatever teammates I'm playing with, they can use those ammo bags. So again, had to make cuts some places because we only had 60 points. So that's all we did in Enforcer. Technician, we did nothing. I really wanted to get shockproof, but it wasn't necessary with only 60 points. So nothing in tech. Ghost, we got a few things. We opened the tree up, then we aced Sprinter. And I really wanted Cat Burglar. To me, if I was doing it for just myself, I would go with Cat Burglar. Because any day of the week, I'll take Cat Burglar over Fast Hands. Fast Hands is nice, but this one, the way I play, I jump off things a lot. I'm going to go with Cat Burglar. At least the basic. Every single build I have, I think, has Cat Burglar. But I think more people prefer and feel like they get more use out of Fast Hands, so we aced Fast Hands, and then I bought the basic Shinobi because I wanted the increased crouch speed. The walk speed doesn't bother me so much, but I wanted the crouch speed, so that's all we did in Ghost. And then Fugitive, very little. I really wanted Duck and Cover, but we just didn't have enough points, and I felt like I needed to put them other places, so I unlocked the tree, aced Thick Skin because I wanted the steadiness and the ballistic vest. The increased ballistic vest of 20 because we're going to use the ballistic vest, and then I bought the basic run and gun for the 10% additional movement speed. So that's it. That's what we did. We can go over it really quick here. Mastermind, Endurance, Enforcer, we got a few shotgun skills, not very high. We got a couple shotgun skills, but we really wanted fully loaded so we didn't have to rely on ammo bags. A few other things in there. Tech, we had nothing. Ghost, we had Fast Hands. Shinobi for movement speed. And Sprinter, you have to have. You have to have Sprinter. I think you have to have Sprinter in any build, let alone one that's not a tank. And Fugitive, we got the extra movement speed and the thick skin. So we're going to jump on over into perk decks. This was really, really tough for me because with the skills, it's just whatever you want, kind of. But when I did this build, I wanted to have it to where you only had to buy the base game. You didn't have to buy the DLC. You didn't have to buy any DLC. You just had to have the base game and join the community. You had to join the community group, so because when you join the community, you get like extra weapons and things they give you. So, and it's free, so it's definitely worth joining the community. So you have to have the base game and join the community to do some of the things with this build. But it doesn't cost you any extra money, I guess. So I really didn't want to have a build that involved any DLC, because if it could involve DLC, we could have made a much, for me at least, I could have made a much better build, I think, with the weapons, but not even the weapon, because of the perk deck. This perk deck is my favorite perk deck in the game. I think it's the best perk deck in the game. I know a lot of people like the new one, the Ex-Presidents, and Muscle works really good. Where is it? Muscle works really good with tank builds. Rogue's always good for dodge, but for me, my personal favorite is Grinder, because I love being able to regen health just by shooting things. But we couldn't use this because this is DLC. So I wanted to remain using only things that are in the base game. So I decided, I tried a lot. I tried Infiltrator because you take less damage at medium range, but I just had trouble with that. I was always on the edge of dying, and it just didn't work for me. I tried Crook for the dodge, but it only gave me like 20 dodge. It worked decent enough, but I still was on the verge of dying all the time. I even tried running Muscle with this, even though I'm not running tank, but it just didn't feel right. It just, for me, the Muscle perk deck works a lot better with a tanky build. But so I finally decided to try Gambler, and I rarely ever, I don't think I've ever really used Gambler. I filled out the perk deck because I have all these points, but this perk deck actually works pretty nice. I think if you had all your skill points and could get maybe, I don't know, maybe even just a little bit of dodge or something, I think it would work really well. But basically, if you're running around picking up ammo, you're going to be giving yourself more health. So we'll go over it really quickly here. Ammo pickups, ammo packs you pick up also yield medical supplies and heals you for 8 to 12 health. But you can only do this every 4 seconds, so got to be running around a lot. So it does help a lot. Helmet popping, or headshot, I guess, that's pretty standard. When you pick up ammo, you trigger an ammo pickup for 50% of normal pickup to other players in your team. Can occur more than once every 5 seconds. This is basic. Let's see, what is this? When you get healed from picking up ammo packs, your teammates also get healed for 100% the amount. So this is a huge team boost perk deck too. That's big. I mean, that's really big. This is pretty standard. More health gained. You do 5% more damage. Wait, is that a pretty standard one? Yeah, that's a pretty standard one there. And then you get an additional 4 so for the health pack healing. So it's a really interesting perk deck. So as long as you're moving around and picking up ammo, like I said, about every 4 seconds, you can keep your health up pretty good. Now in the gameplay that I did get low pretty bad. My health did get pretty low because I was still messing around with the perk deck, and I think I fell a few times. I think I fell like twice and had to get picked up by the AI. But I like it. I really like it. I think with these skills, this perk deck works really well. Also, we'll go over quickly. I'm using the lightweight ballistic vest, and we have no dodge. We have 50 armor, 230 health, 27 concealment, 39 speed, 39.4 speed, 0 dodge, 21.5 steadiness, and 50 stamina. That's what we're using there. We brought the 2 ammo bags. The Ace of Spades. Now, I always use the Molotovs because those are, for me at least, these are the best throwables in the game. But this is all DLC, so I didn't want to use any of this stuff because I wanted, again, to keep it to, excuse me, I wanted to keep it to things that were just in the base game. So the only thing that's in the base game for throwables is the Ace of Spades. You have 21 cards and you can throw them. I don't really like these that much. They're kind of fun to mess around with, but I don't find them too practical. So, but that's what we're using because that's the only thing in the game. Melees, there's a lot of melees that are in the game that you don't see. This is a community item, so you have to join the Payday community to get some of these things. But I just stuck with the weapon, but the butt of the guns. You could use a lot of different things though. I think it's all the way down to Alienware. Yeah, so basically these 3 levels are all standard weapons. But again, I'm not the only, let's see, the only melee that I really like. The Buzzer's my favorite. Let's see, what else do I like? The Ice Pick I like. Empty palm I like a lot, and the katana. Those are the only ones that I really use. The selfie stick's kind of fun too, but yeah, I'm just using the weapon butt. I am also using the Judge shotgun. Now, okay, this is where I cheated a little bit. Let's see here. Let's preview this bad boy. I didn't put the skin on it. I do have a skin for it. This is just the way it looks normally. And barrel extension, I have this one on. It's in the game. The shark teeth nozzle. These, let's see. I think these are all DLC. No, this one's not. These two are. This one's better, but again, I didn't want to use any DLC, so we stuck with this. No boost on it. No gadget on it. These are DLC. And sight, I have no sight on. Just the way it is. The only place I cheated here. I could not help it. I had to get HE rounds. HE rounds is a gauge shotgun pack item, which is a DLC. You could use the buckshot. The buckshot comes with the game. It's just in the game, but I couldn't. I had to. So the one place that I had to cut a corner and use a DLC was the HE rounds. And you ask most anybody that uses shotguns, and a lot of guys love the HE rounds because they take out shields, they take the face shields off of dozers, they knock a lot of, they stun a lot of things. So if there's a big horde of them, you can stun them. They take out the captain really well. You pair HE rounds with Swan Song in Fugitive and you're insanely deadly. Lots of guys love HE rounds, so I did use this. This is the only spot that I use DLC, and you don't have to, but I did. So that's my Judge. That's what I'm using. It's also a community item. And then we'll jump on over into our primaries, and I'm using the Jocelyn, the over-under, and this is a community item as well. I am using the buckshot, which is in the game, so I'm not using any DLC stuff here. Barrel, I didn't do anything, no boost, and the stock I put on the ammo pouch. So very few mods on this one right here. It's just pretty much the way it is, but it does a ton of damage. 224 and the Judge does like 156. So between these two, that's a lot of damage, and they work really well together. I'm really happy they pair nicely. They pair so nicely. But I kind of went through that really quick, but I tried to get it all in. So basically, I tried to use only 60 skill points. And I'm using the Gambler perk deck because being able to heal myself by picking up ammo. You can only do it every 4 seconds, but it's still nice. And what else? The weapons. The weapons I'm using are only in the base game. As long as you join the Payday 2 community, you can get these weapons, so it doesn't cost extra money. It's not DLC. The only place I'm using DLC is the HE rounds in the Judge shotgun, which you don't need. You don't need it. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If you want to use shotguns a lot, I think that is definitely a DLC to buy because those HE rounds are awesome. I love them. So I wanted to kind of keep it short. I think it was still really long, but I want to show off some gameplay. I did Hoxton Breakout on Overkill, solo, just messing around with the team AI, because I assume a lot of you that might be watching this build or trying to get tips from this build are probably not going to play on Death Wish. I'm assuming a lot of you are going to be like on very hard, very hard, or Overkill. You might be playing on Death Wish. I don't know. I'm just assuming, though. If you're pretty new to the game, you're probably playing a lot on maybe Overkill. So I played Hoxton Breakout on Overkill to try and show it off a bit. Just kind of soloed it with the team AI, and I want to show some of that off. So hopefully the video is not too long. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps. If it helps, let me know in the comments if it worked for you, or if you have a start, or if you're just starting out in Payday, let me know what your build is. And again, I don't use shotguns very often, so my shotgun gameplay can be a little but I tried my best, and it does work. It works decently enough, and if you had a team, actually, I think it would work really well. But I'm going to stop it there, and I hope you can enjoy some of this gameplay. But thank you so much for the support on the Payday 2 videos. It really means a lot. You guys and girls are absolutely amazing, and until the next video, take it easy.
Shield kill! Taser! Through the taser! It's a shield! Drop the shield! Put your motherfucking hands up! Fuck! We need a taser! Got the taser!
What did I miss while I was away?
Fuck! Those are out!
I'm not going to
Now keep the cops away from there.
shit on a fucking shingle.
Stay with whoever's carrying the server. It's heavy. Don't leave them behind. I'm not gonna tell you your business, but collateral damage like this gets expensive.
Sniper down! Dozer down! Face down! It's the shield!
Back to
Shield
work.
kill!
Keep me covered.
Through the taser! Kill the shield! Taser out! Shield is dead! Fucking karate cop! Poker down! Put the motherfucking hands up!
It's gonna be a drill if it ain't drilling.
Got a dozer. Dozer out.
A hostage rescue attempt is underway.
That shield didn't do much for you, did it?
At your quarters.
Goddamn shield! Shield killed! Fucking taser! Eat that, taser!
Gas. Watch out. Wait for it to dissipate.
Got the taser! Got the shield!
keys to Hawks. Decrypting the servers will help pinpoint the traitor.
Motherfucking bulldozer! Get going from me!
Shield kill! Got the shield!
Oh, shit! Bulldozer! Watch out!
Dozer's here! Dozer out!
Try and fucking finish him!
That was well handled. Making good progress, so get cracking.
I got the taser.
He's back.
Look
I
out!
was closer than I'd like, people. Now get to work. You don't have all day.
Shield down! Dozer's here!
Oh shit, bulldozer!
Dozer down! You're a goddamn champion!
No one will look twice at us in this ride. Get in!
When they say how...
We've got a ton of info that needs to be looked through. Enough to track down that backstabbing wanker. Fuck me, I can't believe someone ratted me out. And they're willing to drop you into it too. We'll deal with that rat. I'll be in touch.